Good morning, I'm Penny and welcome to my channel Pen B Photography. Now this morning I'm trying to take a photo of a valley in the forest again. If you saw last week's video, I'll link it whatever side it is up here. I spent all my time taking a picture of a valley in the forest. Now I'm in the New Forest and our valleys are not big sort of impressive valleys. They're small compared to some parts of the country, but they have the same idea, and it's still very nice. And when there's a bit of mist, it's still very nice. And in my mind, I have wanted to take a valley in the New Forest for so long and been highly unsuccessful. Now last week's wasn't terrible, and it was a video about light, and you definitely saw what the light was, but the picture really in the end wasn't overly successful. So you got the point, but you know, how inspiring is a not very overly successful photograph. So today I'm having another go, different valley, another go. Again, it's not, I just need some practice, I think, and yeah. So you're gonna I'm afraid you'll have to go through this journey. But today we have mist, and I've got a small tree in the foreground and a slight bit of a hill, slight bit of a hill, slight bit of a hill with mist in, which is creating depth. So last week's was difficult, even though the light was nice, I hadn't really caught the depth. And I also had a comment that there wasn't much of a subject in there, which my subject in my mind when I was taking the photo was the autumn colours, so the sort of as a mass. But yes, they're right, then there wasn't really a focal point in the photo. So today we've got a few little trees, just small trees, you know. Hopefully there's one in the foreground, and then there's a few further on in the mist dotting around. So hopefully it'll just dot your eye from foreground and take you through the valley a little bit. Yet I still think I've got a lot of practice to do. Any suggestions would be good. Anyway, I'll show you what photographs I've taken. I've only taken one so far. The sky looks nice as well. So I'll carry on and yeah, see how this video goes and how the photos end up. I'll speak to you again in a minute. The light was hitting the heather's all died now, but the light is hitting the heather, so I thought I might try and get some texture in the foreground. I don't know how that's going to work. It might just take attention away from actually what I'm photographing, so I have to see. Yeah, so in my mind I've gone for sort of a layered effect, like I was saying earlier, with the hills just coming in and in and in. Yeah, I will show you the pictures. Let me know what you think. I don't know how they're going to turn out. We'll have to see. I'll write down all the information on the side of each photo, but it basically was f11, ISO 100 and whatever the shutter speed to get the right exposure. And if you watch a lot of YouTube, that's what a lot of landscape photographers use. But I think it's because f11, f8 is the sharp, usually, not for all lenses, you need to Google it I expect, but quite a sharp aperture. But f11 just gives a bit more depth of field without losing, you know, that sharpness. So it's a nice aperture to go for. ISO 100 when you can, because it's just the cleanest ISO. So but yeah, I'll show you the pictures. I am getting really cold and I want my breakfast now, so I am going to say goodbye. And thank you for watching if you've got to the end. If you did like, please like. If you can subscribe, that would be amazing. And I will see you again soon. Take care. Bye bye.